Hey, what's up guys, TechTitan here, and I am back again with a brand new video. So before I begin this video, as always, I want to thank you all so much for watching this one. If you enjoy my content, leave a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. Follow me on my official channel Instagram, which should be linked in the description. Also, it should be on the screen somewhere around here. So yeah, follow me there for the latest updates. And yeah, before I actually begin the unboxing, I just want to take a second to apologize for my lack of performance lately on this channel. I have been busy with school, but now that that's over, expect 2 to 3 videos a week. So subscribe and stay tuned for more content. Okay, so today we're going to be taking a look at the Moto G7 Power. And this time around, the word power doesn't stand for performance or anything like that. It mainly stands for battery life. And this phone has a massive battery, so we'll take a look at that in a second. And the box is standard, nothing special. So yeah, let's quickly take a look at the specs. So of course, as a 2019 phone, it has to be 4G LTE enabled, and it has a 6.2-inch HD plus display, meaning that it has 18:9 aspect ratio. It has a 12 megapixel, so it has a 12 megapixel rear-facing camera, and an 8 megapixel front-facing camera, 32 gigabytes of storage, 3 gigabytes of RAM, a 1.8 gigahertz octa-core processor, and really where the word power comes from and what Motorola is really trying to market with this phone is the 5000 milliamp hour battery. So I'm definitely excited to take a look at that. All right, so here's the phone itself. Okay, nice weight to it, and I kind of expected that, but it's not as heavy as you would. It's not as heavy as I expected it to. So yeah, it does have a 5000 milliamp hour battery, but it doesn't feel like it. Don't get me wrong, it's not like it's a light phone or anything like that, but you can definitely tell that you're holding a phone in your hand. So let's set it to the side and see what else we get. So SIM card, couple of booklets, nothing crazy. Your wall adapter. So it does support quick charge, so it has the Motorola Turbo Power adapter. Cool and awesome. So, and also a USB-C cable, so pretty cool. Let's set these to the side, and I do have to say one thing. I'm glad that Motorola made the move to USB-C in the budget world, and as you know, like, I complained about it a lot in the past, but yeah, I'm glad Motorola did it. So let's take a look at the phone itself, and let's peel off this wrap right here. So here it is. So it does have kind of a shiny blue look to it. So you have your 12 megapixel camera right here on the back, as well as your fingerprint sensor, and a nice curvature on the back. And it's not really as thick as you would also think, so I don't know. So far, first impressions, pretty cool. Whoa, okay, hold on. Okay, I didn't actually notice it at first, but it does have a notch. So there you go. Whether you like it or not, whether you like it or hate it, it's there. And you're gonna notice it if you're not used to a phone with a notch. But while it's powering on, let's quickly walk through the ports. Okay, so on the bottom you have your USB-C, and on the right hand side you have your power button as well as your volume up and down. On the front you have your front-facing 8 megapixel camera as well as your earpiece. And okay, so this will also act as your speaker. So it does support front-facing speakers. Now this is kind of small, so I'm actually kind of excited to see how it will function. Okay, and this is your HD plus display. Let me just set it up and I'll tell you guys how the display looks like. Okay, so here's the phone itself now that it's set up and complete. And I do have to say one thing about the display. It's a pretty good display. Now, it does lack sharpness, but color accuracy and things like that, it's pretty good. It's definitely better than average. Now, in terms of brightness, that I will have to test outdoors, but from where I'm looking at, I think brightness is going to be lacking on this phone. So, okay. Other than that, the display is pretty good. Now, like I said before in the beginning, if you like the notch or hate it, it's there. There's nothing you can do about it. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much like the story of this phone. It's a pretty good overall phone. The design-wise, I'm kind of impressed. It's not really made out of premium materials or anything like that. However, it does feel premium in my hand. and it does have this kind of added weight to it. And me personally, I'm not really a fan of these really light phones to the point where you can't feel it in your hand. I mean, when I grip a phone, I want to be able to feel it in my hand. And it does have the always on display. Now, battery life, of course, that's one of the main things that I want to be testing in the full review, but I'm definitely okay. So battery life is definitely one of the things, one of the more important things that I want to test out in the full review. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already for that. And also, I expect it to be good. So yeah, if you're into battery life, then more likely this phone will be for you. And yeah, I'm really curious to see how long this phone will last during heavy use. And real quickly, I want to test out the speaker, and I want to take a look at the camera before I sign you guys off. So let's quickly launch the camera app. Let's allow. So camera app is clean, not really the cleanest camera app that I've seen, but it's definitely decent. And let's see how fast it takes a picture. So it's looking at exposure, still trying to focus. Let's do the tap to focus. Okay, so pretty quick at taking pictures. Let's see. However, I do have to say that this picture in particular is kind of overexposed, and it had a pretty rough time trying to focus the image, but that's just off of one picture, and really the first time that I used the camera app. So just stay tuned for the full review to see more sample shots and things like that. And yeah, camera is also another category that I want to cover. And let's take a listen to the speaker, see what this speaker is about. Okay, so here's what I have to say about the speaker. So the speaker on this phone is definitely loud, clear. It does get a little bit distorted at the highest volumes, but overall, a really nice speaker. And of course, you can cover it with just a touch of your finger. And I mean, unless you're doing it on purpose, I don't see how you would accidentally cover up the speaker. Now, I do have to say, it did crash on me when I first started playing it, when I first started playing it, as you guys saw in the beginning. But hey, all of that will be also mentioned in the final review when I get more testing with this phone. So yeah, that's pretty much just the story with behind this phone. And right now, still in impressions mode, it did catch a lot of fingerprints. So slap a case on it. And let me set it down. I want to thank you all so much for watching this one. Like I said, I'm definitely going to be more consistent in my videos from now on. Again, I do apologize for the lack of performance, and it's definitely my fault, 100%. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos and definitely better performance from me and better quality. So subscribe to the channel. Be sure to also check out my new Instagram. Link will be in the description. Again, I want to thank you all so much for watching this one, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.